Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Sunday night and we're going for the traditional option now. We are going for a lager from a brand that I don't drink an awful lot of. Which one is it? It's this one, Stella Artois Unfiltered. And it's described as a premium lager beer that weighs in at 5% ABV. Your 4-pack will cost you about $4.50 from Tesco, something like that. So yeah, thought I'd give it a try. You know, Stella has always had a bit of a reputation of being that beer. But I've seen a few people sort of try the unfiltered and said it's kind of better than regular Stella. Now, regular Stella's undergone a lot of changes over the years. Namely, it's dropped in ABV quite a bit, and people say it's not the beer that it used to be. But this is a little bit closer to the original from a flavour point of view, is what I've heard. Don't know, like I say, 'cause I didn't drink a lot of Stella back in the day. When I was perhaps a little bit less fussy about what I used to drink, I was Kronenberg in the pubs when you were having sort of chasers with something else. So yeah, Stella really wasn't served around my neck of the woods very much, to me anyway. So without further ado and waffling, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. But first of all, you know, you've got a neck label that kind of wraps all the way round like so. It's a little bit different. It is what it is. And it says on here, it's where does it say? It says it's somewhere around the back. Unwrap and savour. So there is a kind of a little bit of a pull there that you can do. So unwrap it, I guess. Let's get it out, see what we think. So naturally, we're going to make use of my Stella glass, which I acquired from somewhere. The pour is lager-like. Well, so it says it's unfiltered. And I guess you could argue from a macro lager point of view that is unfiltered. You've got a little bit of haze. I mean, look at that. You know, you can still see my face through it. Poor sods. But, you know, it doesn't look quite so clear and mass-produced. Just looks, yeah, just a little bit hazy. You've got good carbonation rolling up from the nucleation points in the bottom of the glass. I don't know if you can catch that there. Yeah, you can just about see it. And you've got a nice finger of white head that's been replenished by those nucleated bubbles from the bottom. So, it looks like a lager with a little bit of haze. Let's have a whiff. It smells like a lager. It's got that kind of grassy, almost peppery, lemony type hop thing going on. It's got that SARS thing going on really quite well. So, yeah. It looks good. It smells like it should. What's it taste like? Let's find out. Cheers. Do you know what? It's not terrible. It's light, it's clean, it's crisp, it's hoppy, it's pretty decent. I'm surprised. It is pretty decent. Body's good, medium, good carbonation. Flavours work. There's a slight grassiness to it, which I expect and enjoy. There is a sweet malt in the background that as that bitterness of the hop fades, it just sort of comes in slowly, a bit like, well, yeah, just comes in slowly. There's no other way of putting it. It's drinkable. It's pleasant. Like I say, hoppy. It's hoppier than I was expecting. But like I say, it's been a very long time since I had a pint of Stella of any kind. So, I'm pleasantly surprised at that. I will say. Very pleasantly surprised. I honestly thought that it'd be one of those I would probably not enjoy, but it works. It does work quite well. So, to Stella Artois, Unfiltered. What do I think of you? Well, I think you're actually all right. I really do. Untapped. So what do you think? There have been 1,400 check-ins with an average of 3.45. Just one person I know has tried it with a slightly higher score. Slightly higher at 3.5. It's pretty well liked. Now, regular Stella has had a crazy amount of check-ins, but this one not so much. My scoreboard of joy is currently void of all points. Let's give it some, shall we? Although I'm sure many Stella drinkers have used that phrase. Give it some. Over the years, looks. I can't fault it too much. You know, it looks like a lager that's been unfiltered. It's not as hazy as I was perhaps expecting, but it works. You know, it's good colour, good carbonation. The head retention's great. Obviously aided by the replenished head from the bottom with the nucleation points. Can't fault it. I'm going to give it a point. The aromas are good. Nice, spicy, lemony, grassy hops. Plenty of it. It works. It fits the style. It smells like a good lager should. It's got a point. Body, again, works. Surprising that, really. Not. Light to medium. Crisp, clean, refreshing in the mouth. Great carbonation. Again, I cannot fault it. I really can't. Struggling to find anything I dislike about it. If I'm honest, the taste, again, works. It's hoppy, it's spicy, it's lemony. It's got that green, grassy thing going on that SARS does so well. I don't know what's going on here. I'm saying I like Stella Unfiltered. Anyway, yeah. Would I change it? No, I wouldn't. It fits perfectly. I'm surprised. Very surprised. And the finish is hoppy. And as I say, the bitterness from the hops fades into a nice sweet malt quite slowly. And I'm enjoying it. It's reasonably long lasting. And it's pleasant. And it makes me want to have another sip. I find myself in a very strange position where I'm just going to do that and give it a point because there's nothing I dislike about it. You know, it fits a lager's brief very, very well. So there we go. It's got a 5 out of 5, and I did not expect that in any way, shape, or form. So I have to go on to the other options. Value for money. I think it's pretty good value for money. It's about £4, £4.5 in Tesco's at the moment on the club card deal for a 4-pack of 330ml. Can't argue with that value. It's pretty decent. And they do a 660ml as well. I think that was £2.95, I think, for a 660. Big bottle. No, but these ones, in my situation, it's 1.8 units, if memory serves, for a 330ml bottle, which means I can have one of them a day and thoroughly enjoy it. Buy again. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would, actually. I really would. There's not many macro lagers that I say are decent enough for me to want to go and buy. But this one's packed full of flavour at a sensible price. I can't find myself a reason to not buy it again. And does it get a bonus point? Do you know? I don't know. I like it. I do. I think it's tasty. But I find myself... What's the word I'm looking for? I've got an internal turmoil. Do I give it a bonus point or not? Not sure. So what I will do, I'll decide when I do the write-up for sharing on the old Facey and whatnot, and in the description of the video, I will decide then if I'm going to give it a bonus point or not, because that's a huge thing to differentiate great beers from good beers, great beers from excellent beers. So yeah, it's damn decent is what it is. So Stella Unfiltered has got 5 out of 5 with potentially 3 bonus points. There we go. That was an unexpected outcome for me. I did not expect to like it, but there we are. Some stranger things have happened. There are some unlikely heroes in this world, as the Greek guy from the Liverpool team found out yesterday when he scored the winning penalty at Wembley. Today, Stella Artois have thrown me a curveball. They've thrown me a beer I like. And that's exactly where we're going to leave it. I'm going to say, that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got the like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of as you wish, and I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.